here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a lovely place here. Morning, all.
Yeah.
Here we are again. It's Video View.
It's Mick Brown.
And yes, it's Mick Brown here again.
Lovely boy.
And it's part 2 of our look back at some of the best videos of 1987. This is going to be chaos tonight, I can tell you. On my right is a geezer called Captain Sensible.
Do you know what?
No.
Your bum's on fire.
Is it really? He's wacky, isn't
That's
he?
me, Captain Sensible. Peace and tranquility. I don't care.
And
I'm in a dole anyway.
and on my left, please. Oh, I'm there. Right. On my left is a lady who will very shortly, in fact, on the 21st, the 22nd and the 23rd of January, be appearing live at the Riverside, starring in her own show called Sing Out Sister, Hazel O'Connor. All right?
Well
is that
done.
good?
Yeah, thank you very much.
What a build-up. Right, we've got some of the best videos of last year to be bunged onto your TV screens. God, someone's just kicked me in the knobs.
Abby Crimble.
Yeah, it would have been.
That's good gear. I like that one.
Yeah, massive.
That's a good noise. Because, like, you know.
What, the video or our knobbing off sound?
The video.
You can't say that on Night Network.
What, our video sound? What's the matter with that? Right, come on then. What do you? Now you reckon that you haven't got a TV at home? Is that right?
I don't possess a TV. I listen to a lot of Radio 4, and it's good gear as well.
Right. Well, did you hear that on Radio 4 then? Westworld Sonic Boom Boy. What do you think about that one?
No, I've heard that one before. I thought you was going to play some new videos or something.
No, we did in fact say at the beginning of the show, ladies and gentlemen.
When you said I'm going to come down here to... Listen, this is supposed to be...
Shut it.
This is the review of last year.
Come on.
So this
Is it?
Yes, of course
You
it is.
didn't tell me that.
Oh,
They
dear.
were brilliant.
Yeah,
they
I
looked
like them.
lovely. She looked lovely.
Hazel, come on, you'd say exactly
Because
what
he's
you
being
think. Yeah,
naughty.
forget about
He's
him.
getting
Come on.
out of order.
What do you reckon
Brush
about that
his
one?
teeth
I haven't
in a
had my
bit,
money
you
yet.
What do you reckon?
I just
need
think
some
she looked so lovely, and her legs look like they go on forever, and the song's brilliant. I liked the video, but it was. I think it was a bit too simple, some of the video technique.
All right. Well, now then, we are going to move on to some reggae riddims. This is Jamaica's dynamic duo, Sly Dunbar and Robbie Shakespeare. Look at that. What a great place to stop that video. That is Boops, that is Sly and Robbie. Who knows what Boops means? Anyone? Little question for you here, folks. OK, there. In fact, Boops means sugar daddy.
Does it?
Yeah, see, typical of me to know that. Right, you were both having a knees up to that one here on the settee in the armchair. What do you reckon about that one, Captain?
Well, I thought it was good gear, if you like that sort of thing. There's a bunch of yobbos lurching about like sort of complete drunkards over New Year's and all that stuff, and, you know, good luck to them. I personally don't like that sort of thing myself.
But you were dancing there? You were writhing about?
I do not dance.
You did.
He was
the
grooving.
only dance I know is the hitchhiker.
Go on, show us. Hitchhike, baby. Yeah.
That's great.
But I wasn't around in the 60s, though, so I don't really... My dad showed me.
Oh, good. Hazel, that was one of your faves.
Yeah, I really like that one. I thought the video was good. I've never seen the video before, because I don't watch telly often. No. I'd only seen them do it.
It was pretty simple, wasn't it? So, like, going through the motions, but it did look good, and they look really hard,
especially when the bald guy was doing his bit.
A couple of old-fashioned sweeties, basically, and I bet they'd buy you a drink.
Well, we've got a few lined up, I think, tonight.
Yeah, a couple of nice geezers, I reckon, you know, and sort of one of them kissed my bum the other day, so good luck to him.
Oh, right then. Well, on that point, as he plugs his album, we're going to...
I'm hoping they're going to produce me, you know, so good luck to you, Sly and Robbie.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Great. Next, it's a group who, believe it or not, have been banned from some US radio stations because of their name. Here's Jesus and Mary Chain, April Skies. Big one, just typical. Just when I was going to get into that one. That's Jesus and Mary Chain and April Skies, and a double knobbing there from the captain.
Oh, I'm good at that sort of thing.
Exactly. What about
Chase me, ladies, I'm full of babies.
What about the...
Cut that, I'm a feminist.
What about...
I was really...
Let's have some sanity in this show, please.
Hello, Nick.
Thank you very much. Now, what did you think about the video? Because that, again, that was just a kind of going through the routine of performing the song, but different style to the Sly and Robbie number.
Dodgy old video, but aren't they all nowadays? But the thing I liked about that, I like to see depressed young men sort of going for it. Right. I mean, aren't we all, sweetie? I'm depressed, you know, and I'm sort of going to slash my wrists, but, you know, sort of maybe tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm an adult and I don't care. I'm going to kill me mum and dad and cut off my hair.
Yeah, it's a great...
I'm fed up with a dole in the human race. I'm going to cut my liver out and nail it to my face.
There you go, a track from the new Captain Sensible album there, ladies and gentlemen. But Hazel, what did you think of that one?
I just really like that song. I just found the video a bit boring. I'm not mad on performance videos. I'd
All
rather
right.
go and see the performance.
OK, that is...
I'd rather go down a pub.
That is end of
shut
part
up.
1, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you
it's a
very much to
grouch.
Captain Sensible and to Hazel
Have we
O'Connor.
been
We'll hear
given the
more of
sack?
their views
Oh, no,
in
no.
just a moment, but coming up in less than 2 minutes, we've got those old EastEnders, Mel and Kim. Dear, oh
Leave
dear.
them alone.
It's anarchy tonight, ladies and
Rubbish.
gentlemen.
Call
Here
yourself
I
a
am.
presenter.
Here I'm trying to add a bit of decorum to the proceedings of the look
Give me-
back of the big ones of 1987 on Video View, and I've got this lout here
I've
trying
got
to
a
put me
big
off.
one.
But I shall plough on. Now, 2 of the original EastEnders who featured in last week's dance chart of the year. Here they are, Mel and Kim, and Showing Out, produced by Stock, Aitken and Waterman. Oh, I'm going home, I think. Here I am, halfway through one of my favourite tracks of last year. Get off, out of it, out.
You got
Dear,
horrible
dear.
shit.
Right, I tell you, if you stay over there, it'd be nice and quiet. Now,
You got the most
Hazel,
disgusting shit. Listen,
Yes,
ladies and
get
viewers.
off him. Sit down.
Mel and
Sorry,
Kim
mate.
and Showing Out there. Hazel, what do you think of this?
Well, I would have enjoyed it, but it was very hard to enjoy it because Captain Sensible was being childish, I'd say, demanding food and his bib and all that kind of business, and he made me switch it off.
Yes, I know. I'm disgusted. I'm very upset at the moment with the behaviour of one of our panellists, ladies and gentlemen, and I apologise on behalf of Night Network for this terrible behaviour. What did you think about the video? Did you enjoy it?
Well, once upon a time, I think, being totally serious now, that pop music was, you know, something that involved a little bit of music. And Stock Aitken and Bum Bandit are just a bunch of, like, complete cretins, I think, and good luck to them.
I mean, what's happened, ladies and gentlemen, to the
selling
big hits of, like,
they're selling-
happy talking, happy talking.
Oh, that was classy.
See?
They're selling vast amounts of records on false pretences. And you call it pop music, and it's like sort of actually sort of just...
Factory.
Yeah, well, it's,
Put together
of course it is.
stuff.
It's a factory. There's a bunch of people who sort of are making
well.
records that aren't going anywhere, are just like sort of selling a lot for some reason or other.
Yeah,
you
but
know?
people don't have to go and buy them. I mean, it's a
They
bit
do.
of fun. They
This world
don't
we
have
live
to go
Listen,
and buy them.
right? 10 years ago, the punk thing was going berserk, and like people were actually sort of thinking for themselves, and there was a load of independent labels, and people were actually going out and sort of doing their own thing. And now it's sort of back to square one, whereas a bunch of turkeys sort of, and I mean that most sincerely, and I hope you don't eat the bloody things, because
No,
they
me
deserve
too.
to be flapping around and enjoying themselves. But there's a bunch of turkeys running around sort of running the music business again. Well, I think, you know, it should be back to square one and back to the independence and the punk thing. And to hell with all this garbage. And,
Right.
and I mean that most sincerely.
Right on.
Really?
Well, where's the beer?
So you didn't like that video, which was the
you go down
question.
the pub?
No, the
yeah?
video looked nice. So they looked really good and they danced really good. You've got to give people their dues
Well,
when they do
no,
something well.
they're also taking this thing like sort of
Dance
you know,
music
the women's lib thing and all this stuff has gone out of the window in the 80s. You know, the
Right.
women's. I mean, the women's lib thing says, you know, sort of women. I mean, spotty and fat. Fat is a feminist issue and all this stuff, right? And you get a couple of old tarts on the screen, you know, sort of. You know, portraying themselves as like sort of being sort of attractive and glamorous and all this stuff, and I think it's really bad news because women should look like they look, you know, rather than wearing makeup and all this old garbage. And I'm a feminist and I believe in it. And I think, you know, Mel and Kim and Samantha Fox are actually putting the thing back about 30 or 40 years.
Captain.
You're not. You're a nice girl. I mean, I don't mean that
No,
sort
I
of
know,
condescendingly. But you
I
know,
hope this-
you've got sort of a bit of taste and class actually for looking like you do. You know, you haven't got your sort of knockers hanging out and all this stuff.
Don't believe in it. Wow.
Thank you very much. Now then, one of the hit LPs of last year was...
It was a guitar solo that did it for me.
Yeah?
Horrible.
That's the only
It's not-
thing about it.
Now, you said, I like this record, I like this
I
one,
did.
and now you know it's horrible.
I did like that record. I thought it was terrific, but I don't like guitarists standing there sort of pouncing around like sort of robots, sort of going, "Hey, I'm really cool playing."
What is your
Do you know
your
what,
idea
when
of a
I-
good video?
Do you know what? When I started in this business, and
When I was a lad.
when I started in this business, and I
Check that finger.
bought my first ever electric guitar, and I plugged it into the amplifier.
No.
And yes, you know, like everyone does, they get a mirror there, they think, well, you know, I'll play a guitar in front of the mirror, I'll sort of do a bit of this and that, blah, blah, blah. And what I caught the reflection of me in the mirror, and I thought, blimey, I'm not pulling faces. And I thought it was something, I thought there was something about guitar playing that made you pull ridiculous faces. Like, you know, what's that geezer? Sort of. Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it's all a bit.
And I thought, I'm obviously not playing the guitar properly. And do you know what? One day it clicked. You don't actually have to pull a face to play a guitar. What a sod.
Yeah. So, So what is your kind of idea of a favourite video then? What would be a good video?
The best video I've ever seen is that Julian Cope thing. Julian Cope, sorry.
Yeah. World Shut Your Mouth?
No.
Trampoline?
Trampoline. That's a great video.
How about you, Hayes?
Well, you caught me on the hop there. Got to think of something.
One of mine.
Well, yes. Any one of... Oh, actually, yes, I've just remembered.
You've just remembered?
Did you do one for Happy Talk?
Yeah,
with the girls.
Yeah, that was well
with the
done.
girls.
Oh, it's pathetic.
I thought it was really fun.
I'm going to have to live with that for
and
the
a
rest
lot of the
my
madness
life.
videos I used to
Well,
like
you'll be
them.
glad to know we're not showing that one now because another of 87's millions and millions of cover versions came from The Fall. Here's their version of Ardeen Taylor's There's a Ghost in My House.
There's a ghost in my soup.
Right, there's a ghost in my house, that's The Fall. I mean, last year there were just hundreds and hundreds of cover versions of records, weren't there?
Yes, there still are. I just looked at the charts.
Well, what do you think about cover? What would your ideal cover version be? If someone said to you, record one of your all-time faves, what would it be?
It would have been, only it just got done by the Communards last year, and Don't Leave Me This Way.
Yeah.
So that's my fave all-time record.
And then how about that version? Because it wasn't the most tuneful of things, was it?
No, but The Fall have a kind of a charm in that direction, the way they do their music anyway. I would have liked to have seen the end of it, but it
was quite fun. It was quite a good idea, wasn't it, where they just kept appearing?
And they're friends of a very good friend of mine, so I'd just like to say...
Right then, and very quickly, good or bad?
He's all right. He looks like the geezer who works down a butcher's shop. He looks like the butcher's assistant.
Well, that one near you?
Yeah.
I know the one,
right.
exactly. Right, next up, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Rolling Stones Sound Alike. Do you remember this one last year? You all thought it was the Rolling Stones, didn't you? No, it was Broken English, and...
Oh, God,
thank you very much.
Oh,
I was just getting into that one.
Sorry, I thought you said...
What? No, that was a kind of me doing that. Well, that would have been Broken English, and she's coming on strong. A big kind of record for last year, sounding very much like the Strolling Bones. Captain.
I think the best album the Rolling Stones ever made was their Satanic Majesty's Request, and that's the only one I generally listen to. And do you know what the amazing fact is?
No.
The Stones actually disowned this album. It's a terrific record. I mean, what I do is I take a cassette of this thing with a couple of little speakers, you know, what you can get for the Walkman, and I go out into the hills of Ibiza or somewhere like that on my moped, because I hire a moped, and it's great, it's really... This is really cosmic.
Aren't you?
What a poser.
And the lizards, like, sort of crawl up your legs and that, and I'm listening to, like, sort of, you know, 2,000 light years from home, and all this stuff. I mean, that's garbage. The Rolling Stones are great once upon a time, but forget it. The Rolling Stones are finished now. They're a bunch of old turds. I mean, aren't we all, sweetie? But, you know, them more than me.
Hazel! Come on, join in, Hazel, come on.
Well, anyway, Mick, honestly, he always...
He's having a go tonight, isn't he?
He say, doesn't he? Like Captain Sensible.
All I said was they sounded like the Rolling Stones.
Yeah, that was it.
The Rolling Stones, did I?
No, just the whole portrayal in that one, anyway, I haven't seen them, and I don't know really who they are, and I'll probably get shot by a million people, but it looked a bit like Devo Revisited, only, you know, 10 years too late or something.
He looks like the baker's assistant who works down my way.
Yeah. He was butcher just now.
That was it.
The butcher just now. Well, anyway,
do you know I can get sprouts at 14p a pound?
Stop it.
Oh, dear.
Where'd you find
Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for our last couple of weeks. We've had our look back at some of the highlights of the year. I'm going to put you both on the spot. Stop whacking me round the head. Yes, that's more like... I want to know... Come here. I want to know now, please. Sit down. What was your favourite video of this evening, please?
Of what? This evening?
Tonight, yeah, the highlights of our 87.
What's that one at the front end of the thing?
Yeah, I think that
was quite good.
What was the one?
The one before the funky jive thing.
The one before the funky jive thing.
Westworld.
Westworld,
yeah,
I think Westworld.
Sonic Boom Boy.
Her legs looked so good.
Fantastic.
And
all right.
I want to work with their producer anyway, so nice one, Mark.
You want to or you're going to?
Well, you know.
Yes, you're going to, aren't you? Yes,
He's
now we
cheap
know
anyway.
why. Anyway, thanks for being on tonight. Thank you very much
Thank
for being
you,
on. Good
Pat.
luck at the Riverside, 21st,
Yes.
22nd, 23rd of January. See you, Hazel. And good luck with you with
Whatever
you're
I
doing.
do,
Whatever
I'll
he
probably be
does.
puking up.
Coming soon, we've got a classic Beatles cut on
Liar.
video. Yes, the Beatles are on the way. We got Bros in bed with Emma Freud, Tom Watts getting tarted up, and next, it's Batman.
Woo!